can do one of these guys there, which can flow into this. Then that kind of takes care of that whole section. And from there we can just fill in the gaps, basically. A lot of the exterior work that you're doing in this game, if you want to just not try to go super fancy, you know, and build a shell outside of your rooms, you know. But if you just want to like round things out so it doesn't look like a weird misshapen box, a lot of the work is just figuring out how the corners work and intersections work and things like that. But everything else is just filling out these little side bits. But if you want to actually make it look like a proper ship and give it like its own like unique shape that isn't just wherever the room happens to be, then you gotta like build a shell around your ship. I've never really done that, but I don't know. I might someday for a ship just try to do that, just to see what happens, you know? But for this ship, we're just gonna slap pieces on, because at this point, there's not really any recovering. Let's go over here. At this point, it's not that daunting. Okay, so you like just see like that, you know, just filling in bits and pieces. This piece. Nope. And then on the bottom. And then, yep, right around here, it's the same old story, just fill in the bits and pieces. I wonder how many episodes long this recording is going to be. I always wonder that when I record, like, how many episodes is this going to be broken up into? Because, I mean, I don't really keep track of the time, because, I mean, especially here, I mean, and when you're just playing Interstellar Rift, you have the time on all the consoles, but with this, it's in full screen, so I can't actually see the time, and I mean, I could just look at my watch like a regular person, but, I don't do that. I just record till I'm like really tired and I don't like talking anymore, and then it just gets edited from there into something that can be passed off as a video. Oh boy, how is this section gonna work? This is wonky stuff. Remember, kids, if you're gonna build a ship that's avant-garde, you should make sure you know what you're doing first. Otherwise, you'll end up like me, the idiot. Oh boy. Pop. Yep, that's alright. And then, yep, and then like that, and then maybe one like that. Oh, I don't know. Tough call. How about we try one of these? Oh, it's really hard to rotate these, especially when they're on the side like this. There we go. Once you start figuring out how they rotate, it's a little bit easier, but still, they're really weird shaped pieces. Like that, and then we can start bringing it up. Okie dokie, it looks like an arm now. It actually looks kind of like Superman at this point. You know, like this is a fist, you know, up in front, and it's like his other arm, like, you know, coming back, and then, you know what I mean, guys, at all? Looks kind of like a person flying through space. Maybe that's how you can market the ship. It's a superhero. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Because, I mean, right now I think I just have it titled asymmetrical. Maybe the ship will be called the superhero. I mean, honestly, right here, this spot right here could totally be like a bicep. Anyway, back to giving the ship a shell. Oh, got another one of these spots here. I hate it. I hate when you get end up with these spots. Oh, I guess we could remove those and do this, which I think I've done before in the past. Yep, like that, and then like that, and then you can just fill in the gaps from there. Yep, and then just these. There, smooth stuff. And then we'll just do the same thing over on this side. Uh-huh. So come down into a little corner, I think. Just like that, and then like this. And then we can again fill in the gaps. So, I mean, there's upsides and downsides to building an Interstellar Rift. I mean, you often get really wonky shapes, but at the same time, it's not that bad because once you get the corners down, you just fill in the blanks. Now, we could do some fancy stuff with the cockpits, like, you know, make them actually look like they belong to the ship, and they don't just, you know, bits that protrude out of the ship, and because, you know, you need them, but I'm too lazy to do that right now. Well, I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. I think for this one at least, I'm gonna put some of these guys on the bottom. That won't work, will it? Maybe this? Nope, it's not even the right size. What the heck is this? Well, that's not what I need, but it's cool looking. Maybe this is what I'm looking for? Just about, but also no. Maybe this? No, that's worse. This? No, that won't work. Oh, it's an adapter piece to go from one size to the next. Interesting. I don't think the piece I'm looking for exists, so we're just gonna have to go with the old wherever the heck it went. This one. We'll also have to deal with that little corner sticking up there. And for here, I'll just stick in some of these. Oops, not there. There we go. And there we go. So that one kind of blends. These ones, no. Oh, I guess we could just do the same thing kind of here. Like that, and then we still got that dumb corner looking thing, and then could actually probably do around the exact same thing as with the other cockpit if I can find the right block. There it is. Yep. And then, in fact, we could do that, and then I think if not in there, maybe in here. Maybe this piece? Yes. And then there's not really a piece to put there to kind of cap it off, unless you want to use these and kind of come up around. Well, that doesn't actually fit there, does it? Not in the way I want it to, anyway. With some pointy bits. No, it's not pointing the right way. Is it possible for this to flip around the right way? Because, oh, there we go. That took forever. Well, you know what, just because of how long that took to get that in the right orientation, I'm keeping it. Jeez, okay. So, yeah, looks like we actually got this whole ship shelled. Let's go ahead and save it. I guess I'll give it a proper name now. We'll call it Superhero. Superhero ship. And I'll save it amongst all the other stupidly titled names, stupidly titled ships I have. And let's go ahead and paint it, because, you know, who likes a stupid dark gray ship? It's not very appealing. And if this is a superhero ship, what most superheroes do, like yellow or red or something, right? There's also a charter ship, so I think blue is a nice color for a charter ship. It's kind of inviting, you know? So maybe Maybe a dark blue for like, or like a band around the middle of the ship, and then some yellow maybe. I don't know. Let's try this. Start with this dark blue band around like the middle of the ship. Yeah, right in there, and then the cockpits will get blue. And right around there, and boink boink boink, boink boink boink, and in there. Painting the ship is more fun than like making the exterior look decent, you know? Because you just get to like slap on colors wherever you feel like it, and you get to be annoyed by the camera being jittery. Boink. I think we got everything in there. Those windows, and then around the back. Should the upper level get a blue stripe around it too? Yeah, I don't see why not. We could probably make it work. And then in here, and then we'll kind of make the top one dissolve into the side because we're going back down to just one floor now. And then we will continue on with it around the side like this and back up to where we started. Nice. Oh, we can actually go inside. I totally forgot about that feature. We can just kind of stick our head inside and make sure we didn't miss anything. But we don't need to because we know we're perfect. Okay. Well, I guess we could color that. Sure, why not? And then maybe yellow. Yellow might work for the rest of it. Actually, yellow wouldn't look too bad. Maybe like this yellow. That's not that bad. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try yellow. We'll try yellow on the top, actually, for just the top. And the bottom will be a different color. Honestly, this ship, even though it's so strangely built and looks so weird, it's actually one of the nicer looking ships that I've made. Because a lot of the ships I make are very, very ugly. But yeah, it's not looking too bad right now. Of course, eventually it'll start looking awful because, you know, I made it, so something has to go wrong. But currently it doesn't look that bad. Hey, magical Triforce, wow! Boink, 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 paint, 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 paint. What's your guys' opinion on painting starships? Would you give it at like a from 1 to 10? 1 being, gee, I wish I were dead, and 10 being, golly gee darn, I sure wish I could be doing this every second of my life. You know, where would you put painting starships? I mean, personally, I'd say probably, depending on what I'm painting and what color it is, probably around 4.5 to maybe 5. That actually looks pretty nice. The bottom half might do green or something. I don't know if red would really work. Maybe orange would work. Maybe. Maybe that's a green. I don't know. Try red. It doesn't look too bad. How about a darker color red? Sure, yeah. Let's do it. Darker red. Should we like paint any designs on the ship too? Give it like a little bit of a touch up, you know? Give it like a little bit of a swirl or something or whatever. Yeah, maybe. I mean, after all this, we might as well, you know? Oh, we forgot to do the ceiling in there with the yellow, so I'll have to do that. Let's just donk, 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 Donk. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And then go back to our red and continue painting. Okay, that's all the edge done. Now we just have to go in and get all the main body, which I think I should be able to get all of it from this angle right here. There. And there you go, you got this nicely colored spaceship. Looks kind of like a you know, like a modern shipping vessel, because, you know, it's got like the red on the bottom half, you know, and then I don't know about the blue and the yellow, but, you know, there's the red on the bottom makes it look like a shipping vessel of some kind. Should we put some, yeah, some pretty designs on the top or something? We could maybe do, we could try to do like a logo of one of the companies. Let's see. Which one of the in-game companies do you think would be most likely to do charter vesseling? I just realized we didn't put any thrusters on this day, but we need to put a pretty design on before we think about thrusters, honestly. Let's just do a random, just box, maybe. For no reason whatsoever. Maybe some purple in the middle. No, that whole idea was terrible. Come on, I want to do some kind of pretty colors. Maybe we could do that. That looks a little weird. Let's try some gold. Let's try some gold. Maybe the dome can be. No, too bad. It's not good. Okay, let's put thrusters in because we need thrusters to do like basically anything with this ship. So, where are some good spots for thrusters? Probably along all of these blocks. There's another thing I don't like about the way the editor works is that when you have a paint color, you know, oh, never mind. I take it back. They changed it to they make it works now. When you place in new blocks, it's the right color. I mean, in the past, it wasn't the right color, but now it is. That's nice. Okay, you caught me in the act of criticizing, and you know, and guess what I got? I got totally proven wrong. Maybe on the bottom you can conveniently stick a bunch of thrusters. Probably somewhere that I just covered it up and I don't know what's real and what's not. Hey, there's a not real one. Oh, well, those ones aren't the right color, but hey, there's another not real one. Okay, let's go back to the paint mode and get the color in. There we go. Those are up and down taken care of, pretty much. Do we actually need any on all sides? Because, I mean, it just says, like, rotation speed or whatever. I feel like we need all of them, all the directions covered, even though it probably don't. You know, just like, it's a habit from space engineers and such. Because you have to have thrusters in every direction. Right around here looks like a good spot to put a bunch. You could sneak some in along the top row here. Might not look the best, but there are worse places to put them. We could actually probably even change up some of this to make it look a little bit better. If we go for one of these blocks to actually place it in correctly, and then color it to be the correct color because it's being really temperamental as far as what color it does now. So those are braking thrusters basically. We just need left and right now, so yeah, left and right. I mean, oh, where's a good place for them? We could do them just in here. Kind of like we have those two windows that face each other, we could just have the thrusters face each other. It's not like they are going to burn anything, you know? It's not exactly like Space Engineers. Let's get rid of that one so we can make it look good. Boink, 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 and then we can just go in and get some of these guys. Oops, make them face the right way, and oops, do that. And then there's this one here. I think that can be solved by one of these. Oop, there we go. And yeah, I mean, technically that's all done. I mean, the thrusters are all weird and stuff, but you know, there you go. You have an asymmetrical ship called Superhero that's painted like a cargo freighter. Well, I guess that's been this building a fleet, unless I forgot something, you know, really important on the inside, which I don't think I did. I think I got everything pretty much. If it ever loads. Ah, there we go. Yes, everything appears to be lit up properly. Let's go on the second floor, make sure that's the case there as well. Yes, indeed it is. Alright, that's good. We have cockpit. We have an assembler, even though we probably, you know, won't ever need one on this kind of vessel. But we have one, nonetheless. We have plenty of space back here for, you know, whatever reason. I don't know why you'd ever need this space. We got our, you know, more of our useless space, basically. I mean, it's not really useless, it's just that in the current state of the game, there's not much purpose for having rooms that don't have a specific function, you know? And then you got this room, which is mostly just, oh hey, we need engines, you know, so stick a bunch in here. Bit of a power generation stock. And then you got your fuel over here. And, you know, general things. And above we have even more relaxation space. Welcome to Relaxation Station, your spot for, relaxation. Or something like that. Then we have our nice looking exterior, and by nice looking I mean it's kind of weird looking. There's a flag it reminds me of, but I honestly can't place it. I know there's a flag, a world flag, that has this color scheme, but I'm unable to mentally figure out what it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and save this, because I mean, it's all good. We did it. Let's save it. And, yeah. I guess that's it for this building fleet ship. So yeah, don't forget to, like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, well, then tell me why you didn't like it, and I'll try to make it better, but I can't make any promises. And don't forget to also share the video with your friends so you can show them how terrible of a ship builder I am, and subscribe so you can watch me build more ugly ships. And even if you want, go ahead and comment and tell me what ugly ships I should build, because honestly, at this point, I'm gonna need some suggestions, because I'm really bad at building spaceships. What should I build next, guys? Should I build a ship that actually has a function and isn't just yellow on the top and red on the bottom? Because honestly, that sounds like a really good idea to me. But yeah, so go ahead, do all that thing I just told you. Also, check out other of my videos if you enjoyed this one and you haven't seen them yet. I mean, if this is the first ship you see me build, I have another one. It's not as, you know, simple. It's kind of big and kind of ugly now that I think about it. And I think I didn't even paint it, but either way, we're done here. We're done with this ship. Let's go ahead and get a beauty shot of it for the thumbnail. And by beauty, of course, I mean what's the most unflattering angle for this thing? Look at that. That's not too bad of an angle. Yeah, that's actually nice. A better angle. I might use that for the thumbnail. Alright, well, that's the end of this building a fleet, so I'll see you in the next ship. Later, guys.